Hello, I am Orumé Hays, founder and managing director of Hays CPA. I'm glad you stopped by today. Today, I want to talk to you about some of the last minute year-end tax tips as we go into 2018. As we all know, we have the new tax reform and a lot of changes are coming into the new year. So what can you do to prepare? A couple of things. One, you want to think about deferring any income that's due you to next year. Why do you want to do this? Because most likely you will be in a lower tax bracket. Whereas Congress has retained the same number of tax brackets, there used to be 7 previously before the tax change, there are still 7. However, most tax brackets at least went down by 2 percentage points. So considering the fact that you're most likely in a lower tax bracket, you want to defer any income that's due you this month at the end of the year. You want to defer it into 2018 so you can take advantage of that lower tax bracket. Another thing you want to do is accelerate your deductions into 2017. Why do you want to do this? Because most likely you will not be able to take advantage of itemized deductions. Because of the new tax code, most taxpayers are now going to be taking the standard deduction, which has been doubled for basically almost all taxpayers. Although we have all lost the personal exemption, the standard deduction has been doubled. So what does this mean for you? If you have expenses that you can prepay in 2017, you want to absolutely go ahead and do this because you're not going to be able to do that in 2018. Now, one thing that you should definitely not do is prepay your state and income taxes for the year. Why? Because Congress specifically wrote a law in the new tax reform that says that you cannot prepay your state and local income taxes. So what can you do in reference to your expenses? What about real estate? You have a mortgage, you have a property, you pay real estate in your locality, in your primary home. You can prepay those expenses as long as your state has approved it. Here in New York, the governor signed a law that allows residents to be able to prepay their first and second quarter real estate taxes. And what does that mean? If you make that payment before the end of the year, you will be able to deduct those expenses in 2017, and that's not going to take up part of the $10,000 that is allowed. That's the maximum that you can take for real estate taxes and state income taxes in 2018. So take advantage of that deduction for this year. Another deduction that you can take advantage of for 2017 is your charitable deduction. Whereas Congress increased the limit of that you can deduct if you make a donation to a charitable organization, they increased the limit from 50% to 60%. However, most taxpayers are going to be limited in taking that deduction. Previously, about 30% of taxpayers used to itemize. Now, with this tax code, probably about half of those taxpayers are going to be able to itemize. So if you are not going to be able to itemize and you still want to make your charitable donation and you want to be able to take advantage of the tax law currently on the books, make that tax donation, make that charitable donation before the end of 2017. Whereas you will be limited to 50% of your AGI donations, your tax deduction. If you are not sure who you want to donate to, you can take advantage of something called a donor, and you'll be able to delay what organization you want to donate those funds to if you haven't made that decision at this time. Another thing you want to think about is business purchases. If you're thinking of purchasing some large expense items for your business, you might want to think about deferring those into 2018. Why do you want to do that? Because in 2018, part of the new law says you're going to be able to deduct up to 100% of your expenses. So these are just some general tips. Like always, if you want specific advice to your business or to your individual situation, I encourage you to contact your local CPA or reach out to my office, give us a call, send us an email, I'll have the information on this video so that you're able to contact us via LinkedIn, via Twitter, via email. We always welcome your questions and we look forward to hearing from you. So remember, this information needs to be tailored specifically to your individual situation if you would like more clarification on things. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to connecting with you in 2018. Cheers.